Honestly, in the early part of our marriage, I would start fights because I loved making up afterwards. That's not a suggestion for you. It wasn't healthy then. It's definitely not healthy today. In fact, these fights had a big overall negative effect on our marriage. Today, sure, we still have fights, but they're not ones that I manufactured. They're usually the stupid fights that most of us who are married get into at one time or another in our marriage. We need to resolve them. What does that mean? Well, often resolve means a simple, sincere apology. But there are times you might want to do something else. Sometimes you may want to go the extra mile, so to speak. It's a way to not only get things right in your marriage again, but also to let your spouse know how important they are to you. Want some extra mile ideas? Here's a few. Get their favorite splurge treat for them. It could be a special coffee that they like, a special candy, or ice cream. Write them a note telling them 5 reasons that you're sorry, and then 5 reasons that they are awesome. Then give them the note. Serve them in the bedroom that night. Make it all about them. Make up sex. Never gets old. It's still awesome. Tell them all the things you appreciate about them and love them even in the midst of a fight. Buy them a silly gift that makes you think of them. Maybe it's socks with their favorite team on it, or a cupcake with their favorite flavor, or a card from Etsy with their favorite video game on it, or a funny love pun that goes with it, or nail polish or a candle with one of those ridiculous names that somehow connects to them and will remind them of maybe one of your inside jokes. Going the extra mile shows your heart. Shows how much you care, how much you want to make things right. Tom and Alexa, they fought. They fought a lot. When they came to see me for counseling, I looked at them, we talked about the fights, and I asked them, how often do you resolve your fights? You know what their answer was? It was none. None. They would fight, time would pass, they would kind of make up and go on. No resolution. No, I'm sorry. No, let's figure this out. So we began to work on this. I also talked to them about the concept of going that extra mile. Tom looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language, and to him it really was. As we talked about it, I think he liked the idea, but it was really different than anything he had ever thought about before. So the next week, they came to my office for counseling, and they shared about a fight they had during the week. Guess what happened? This time, they took time to talk it through. This time, they both took responsibility for their part. This time, they apologized to each other. And this time, for the first time, Tom came home with flowers for Alexa. So now it's your turn. After your next fight, apologize. Talk it through. And then go the extra mile. It really is not to get out of an apology or get out of doing better next time. You don't want to get where you manipulate your way out of a fight. But you can smooth things over with your spouse out of love and out of your care for them. Your heart and your intentions are what really matters.